course, or indeed as it develops. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions.
Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bruno Guimaraes. He's in, surely! Now it's Rafinha. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing!
Brazil, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely intercepted. Fabinho. Fabinho forwards and with intent. Ødegaard. Reyes. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer can get it clear. Ball is over the line. Bob. Plays it across. Out to the right. Great position here. Hart takes a shot. Oh, taken with style. Norway are back in business. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Danilo, now he's off and running. And it's Danilo. He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there. Up he goes! Gets good distance on it. Bruno Guimaraes. Haaland, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland is on his own. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Strong running down that left flank. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a nice ball. That was nowhere near his best. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fabinho shifted upfield. Danilo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Ødegaard. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rafinha. Played out wide. Hit into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is a little undercooked. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Fabinho. And it's Danilo. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish? He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ødegaard. And he's got his cross in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Probing pass, and there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. Bremer, aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cuts out the pass. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Ødegaard. That's tidy. Oh, he's played it in low. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. And the counter is on. Ødegaard. Succumbs to the pressure. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball played right into his path. Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cross from Ødegaard.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Ødegaard clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bob, gently done. That is a great pick out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Caresses it through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, they could be caught out here. Haaland's cross. And the shots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Picks it up out wide. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though. Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Time to deliver. That's a throw. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bremer. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he finish? No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Bremer does really well to win the ball there. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Haaland, spread out to the left, gets into some space. And he welcomes it in. That's a fabulous ball. He has found the way through. Lovely, neat pass. Ødegaard, aim forwards. Looking to break. Haaland! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they can break here. And it's played forward. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! Can he deliver? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Danilo wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes played into space. The pass is intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Clears it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Here we go again then. Brazil decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Matheus Cunha. Danilo. He's got space in the air. Decent chance!
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Haaland, now he's off and running. Ødegaard. Bob. Well read, and the danger is averted. Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Moved on forwards.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Calmly anticipates. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fabinho.
Matches Cunha, and it's Danilo. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in space and looking for options. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabinho. Proves too strong. So what can they make of this? And here's Haaland. Now it's Bob. He's having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Matches Cunha. Clearly not happy with that. He's found a way through. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Matches Cunha. Out to the left it goes. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There are a few waiting for it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Played down the flank. Cleared away. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's played forward. Done delicately. Dink through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He was going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Danilo, showing good feet. Real chance here, has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Norway might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Norway have somehow to break through, though. Odegaard. Now it's Bob. And here's Hart. And the shot! Bob does really well to win the ball there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha crosses it in. That's a cute ball. Always onto this. Haaland! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bremer tries to clear. Bremer. Fabinho played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Chance, surely! And that was very necessary. Fabinho. Matheus Cunha. Nice looking ball. Bob, spread out to the left. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And here's Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. Crossed into the box. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's really well manoeuvred. He cuts out the supply. Danilo. Bremer. Matheus Cunha. Fabinho. Oh, nice touch. He is through here. Too much on that, it's gone out. Haaland chasing after it. Norway couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Searching passes played there. Looks to the other side. Matheus Cunha. Haaland. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. So who's he picking out? That's going to go a long way. Bremer have it back and can go again. Flashes it across. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aim forwards. And he's heaved it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Danilo. Fabinho. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Flings it across. Cleared away. Clipped into space. It's a goal kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior, and the finish! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rafinha, gently done.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Brazil making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Fabinho. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
It's anyone's ball now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Over to the left.
Great run on the overlap here. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Wins the duel this time.
Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's in plenty of space here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hauga. Ødegaard. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Haaland. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Brazil are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ødegaard! Now oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Marquinhos gently done.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And it's played forward.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Hauga. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Ibanez. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's got away, and that's a good intervention. Matheus Cunha. Ibanez. Oh, such a clever touch. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost